Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. You're streaming Nerdjackers podcast.
ചെക്കന് ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ട് ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്ക് മയ്യൊക്കെ കോയോ സ്വന്താ ഇത്രയും പോയോ കൊണനാ
I'm Sharath and I'll be hosting today's podcast. First things first, thanks to everyone who gave us a positive response about our podcast and a big you to those of you who didn't listen and will not be listening. So having said that, let's move on to our first episode.
Okay, bro. So tell them what are we going to talk about?
Oh yeah, so today we'll be talking about two topics, namely Dogecoin and the COVID-19 crisis and lockdowns.
Can we skip the lockdown part? Because that is like, everyone is talking about it. It's too cliche, man.
No bro, we need it for the hashtags. Anyway, guys, our podcast will be divided into 4 segments. Segment 1, story time. Segment 2, technical talks. Segment 3, Zoomer talks. And segment 4, entertainment talks. In this story time, we'll be looking at stories from our wonderful, boring lives. In segment 2, the technical segment, we'll be looking at the latest news from around the world and of technology and business.
In the Zoomer talk, we'll be a bit unspecific and talk about an issue that bothers Gen Z today.
And of course, in the entertainment talk, we will be giving you suggestions for movies, TV shows, and music, both old and new. So please don't skip any part as it affects our earnings.
Bro, we were not going to tell them that we are doing this for the money.
Chill guys, I'll trim this part while editing. Don't worry.
So moving on to the first topic, we'll be talking about a beautiful segment from our life which happened 2 years ago where we got called out for being Americans. Ron will talk the rest.
So don't get me started on that, bro. It was such a, stupid memory. So what happened was, it was the first day of Dasara vacations for us, around October, I guess. So, us three, and a friend of ours, whose name I will not use for legal reasons, wanted to hang out and, just chill out and have burgers. So we ordered burgers from Burger King, which is obvious. The thing is, the 3 of us were non-vegetarians and our plus one was a vegetarian. So 3 non-veg burgers arrived with 1 vegetarian one, and we were, just snacking on it. So what happened was, as I was eating the burger, I felt it to taste a bit weird, and then I inspected the patty. There was actually corn coming out of the patty. Basically, I was eating the vegetarian burger. So this meant only one thing. Our vegetarian friend, the hardcore veg guy who's never touched chicken in his entire life, was munching on a non-veg burger right in front of us. And what is more ironic is that a guy, a man, a pretty old man, he's probably in his 60s, was lecturing us at the same time about, how people are not sanskari and why we should become vegans. Not vegans exactly, I think vegetarians. And our vegetarian friend here was, boasting about how he was vegetarian while actually snacking on a non-veg burger. So we request all our viewers or streamers to press F to pay respects in our Instagram posts just in memory of this, wonderful but pitiful story.
Bro, Ron, how did the veg burger taste, bro? I mean...
The veg burger was horrible, dude. It was retarded. I mean, who puts corn in a burger? Imagine the suffering.
A really traumatic experience for you and our friend, bro.
No, he had fun, bro. He had chicken, bro.
Yeah, so finally, we'll be moving on to our second segment, the technical talk. Today's technical topic is the fluffy little bitcoins.
Fluffy little Dogecoins.
So today's technical topic is the fluffy little Dogecoins.
Bro, it's a virtual cryptocurrency, man. You don't have to catch feelings for it. Chill the F out, bro.
I'll try my best, man. Okay.
Alright.
Starting with that, lecturing you about cryptocurrency is Professor Sharath now. Cryptocurrency is a digital asset that works as a medium of exchange. It is stored in a computerized database to secure transaction records. So Dogecoin and Bitcoins are one such example of cryptocurrency. So back in 2009, released the Bitcoin, the first decentralized cryptocurrency. And since then, there is no turning back. And now, talking about the behemoth Bitcoin, is Ron.
Alright guys, so we're gonna talk about the behemoth Bitcoin, that's how we refer to it. So, the behemoth Bitcoin was invented by a group of Japanese nationals, maybe it is one person, we don't know for sure, named Satoshi Nakamoto. So we don't know if it's a legit group or if it's an underground society of sorts or if it is actually the Illuminati, watching anime. But whatever it is suspicious. It is very suspicious. But it has caught traction. I mean, in the general public. I mean, everyone talks about Bitcoin on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you go, people talk about Bitcoin. So, like Sharad said, Bitcoin is the world's first or maybe the world's most popular decentralized cryptocurrency, and it is widely used in multiple countries as a medium of transaction. So, similar to Bitcoin is Dogecoin, and more about it with Mahesh.
Okay, thanks Ron for explaining to us about the behemoth Bitcoin and okay, I'm gonna be explaining about Dogecoin now. And to start it off, I'm gonna tell a fun fact about Dogecoin that when it started, it was valued around 2 paise, like 2 out of 100, like 100 paise is 1 rupee, right?
It's
But
Okay, so what I was saying was that in the starting, Bitcoin was valued around 2 paise, and currently the value has been raised up to like 40 rupees right now. Like, look at the rise in the value. Okay, so now coming back to the topic, and I'm going to be explaining about Dogecoin now. Like all the coins which are cryptocurrencies which have been coming out after the rise of Bitcoin is called altcoins. ALT coins, and Dogecoin, Ethereum, etc. are also an altcoin. So this Dogecoin has been founded by two founders, that is Jackson Palmer and Billy Marcus. Billy Marcus actually started this Dogecoin, and it was initially called as Bells. It was like referred to a animal video game, like it's called Animal Crossing. And later he and Jason Palmer combined their work, and Jason Palmer actually wanted to like start a bit like cryptocurrency related to that time famous meme Shiba Inu Doge, which is like now we know what is that meme. Okay, wait, I'm running out of breath.
Breathe, mate.
Okay, like I was saying, Jason Palmer wanted to start a coin based around the meme of Shiba Inu Doge, which was a very famous meme around that time. So he contacted Billy Marcus, and they both like agreed to this idea, and they just started this Dogecoin thing for fun. Like they just took a dog spec and just put some shit in Comic Sans, and thus the Dogecoin was come into the world or something. So in the initial time, the Dogecoin was first used for micro tipping, like for tipping the content writers and everything on Reddit. Like people are writing posts or something, so you people can just take some Dogecoin, like give 2 or 3 Dogecoin just as a token of appreciation. Like you're doing a great work. Like Dogecoin is not valued so much, but then still, just for appreciating the content writers and everything, they used this Dogecoin thing. And another fun fact.
Okay, cheta. Seri, cheta.
now we'll be going on with our self-proclaimed experts to talk about Dogecoin and crypto in general. Wow, this seems so not strong. And
Yeah,
Mahesh, do you think crypto will be accepted as a way to conduct payments?
Your voice broke, bro.
When, bro? From
Just
beginning.
now, bro.
Just like your wife's water.
Oh, add this up.
Do you think crypto will be accepted as a way to conduct payments? Experts, your opinions?
Well, in my opinion, I think, countries like Japan has already made it normal for people to buy and sell crypto, for using crypto in retail stores and, things like that. You can just go, I want to buy a kilogram of apples and pay 0.0001 Bitcoin and just come out. So, countries like Japan, they're already so, advanced, so, they can easily, fathom the transition from normal currency like yen to crypto. But countries like India still, there are rumors of banning Bitcoin and other sorts of cryptocurrency. So we can't be sure of conservative countries like India, but countries like Japan and those in the Western countries, we can be hopeful of bright crypto future?
Bro, like, I don't think it's like totally upon government or something. It's like upon the people's demand. If everyone is like agreeing to using Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency as a mean of transaction and everything, then like, of course, we can do it. Like, it's not like totally depending upon the government or the country or anything.
Yes, sir.
Ron, that's all? That's your
That's it.
opinion?
That's my opinion, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So now the next question. Since crypto is hard to track, do you think the widespread acceptance of crypto will lead to increase in illicit activities?
Of course, man. Because recently I just saw a tweet in which someone said that nearly $1 billion transaction was made in a couple of minutes using Bitcoin. So this is not tracked, or the ledgers. The people who mine Bitcoin, they maintain these ledgers, but they maintain it in complete anonymity. So no one knows who's buying, who's selling, or who's an intermediary. So any sort of transactions, any illegal transactions, going to Tor or going to the dark web, you can buy or sell anything. So since there's no one to watch over, no higher power to watch over this, there will clearly be illicit transactions. That is inevitable in a cryptocurrency oriented society.
Yeah, like that's a really big loophole or a flaw in the cryptocurrency thing. Like, other than that, I guess cryptocurrency is really good, isn't it?
I mean, we all agree to it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's move on to our second topic, the Zoomer Talks, and talk about something which is troubling all of us. We'll be moving on to talking about the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns. So,
Yeah.
Ron and Mahesh, the experts, what are your opinions on the rising number of cases?
Well, according to me, China created the virus. They have to pay for this. America has to, impose sanctions on it. I'm anti-Chinese. That's it. Xi Jinping deserves to die. Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, that was a bold statement. Mahesh?
Well, yeah, like, I don't think it was a really bad situation for India until India came up to like taking up the responsibility of a big brother and helping other nations, other countries before helping their own people. Like, they were like providing vaccines, providing with medical equipments to all other countries in the start of when they discovered all the vaccine and other things. Like, then when they invented, sorry, not discovered. Yeah, so the problem arose when India took up the responsibility for becoming the big brother to all the countries. Like, they should have thought about their own countrymen and all the vaccines and other stuff. Like, they were helping other countries before helping their own citizens. It was a really bad decision.
Something I would agree with. Yep, definitely. So, do you want to shed light on your opinion on how things could have been handled better?
Well, according to me, lockdowns are a waste of time, and it's a suicide for the economy. So we shouldn't really rely on lockdowns. Lockdowns are when hospitals are being overwhelmed, just like it is right now. At this moment, it is justified, but otherwise, lockdowns aren't the answer. I think we need to speed up vaccination because India is a worldwide, a hotspot for vaccines, and we have the biggest vaccine manufacturing company in the world, which is Serum Institute. So I think we need to rely on it and step up the vaccine game.
Yep.
Well, I do second you on that decision of like speeding up the process of vaccinating all the citizens in India. But then I don't think it's like there's a flaw or anything in the like situation of lockdown or anything. It all depends upon how the citizens of the country handle. Like, there are still work from home and everything, but it's not yet like totally efficient, just like working in the office or anything. But then still, there is work from home. If the people are being honest to themselves and working hard just in the home also, like in the environment of home, just like they work in office, then I don't think there will be any any depreciation in the economy of India or anything.
No, bro, I beg to differ because not everyone can work from home, and random guy who's selling balloons on the street cannot work from home. So I guess you realize that.
You think the random guy working by like selling balloons on the road is like contributing a lot by taxes or anything?
Bro, that was an example. There are you care only about the GDP of the country. I mean, not accusing. I'm like, we need to take all the aspects, right? I mean, they have to sustain themselves. If they don't sell balloons, they might, not have money to get treated. So they come to the government for money. Again, the government's money is going. So it's a cycle. You can't, just say this guy is not part of the economy. So only white collar job people can, survive a lockdown. That's a selfish thing to say. Not accusing him, just saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not accusing. So yeah, I think that's all we'll have to speak about this topic. Does anyone else have anything else to speak on this topic?
No, we're fine. Can we move on?
Okay, finally, the part we've all been waiting for. Let's move on to entertainment talks.
Yay, entertainment talks!
Yeah. So now, Mahesh, Ron and me will be promoting shows on Netflix and Amazon Prime. Yeah, please do send us our checks.
Yes, sir.
So, Ron, let's go with your first suggestion.
My first suggestion is The Founder by. Why did I say by? It's basically a biopic of Ray Kroc, the stealer of McDonald's. Grandly referred to as the founder of McDonald's, but he isn't the founder. It's a really intriguing movie. At first, they're gonna have you because it shows the struggles of a man, but the second is pure greed. So, intrigue alert, trigger alert, and no spoiler alert. I'm not giving out spoilers. I'm a nice guy.
Thank you, nice guy. Mahesh, do you want to speak anything about this movie?
I was actually listening to our intro, so I didn't have time to watch the movie in the specified time. So, yeah, no, I have nothing to talk about this movie.
Any other movie that you would like to suggest, Mahesh?
Okay, guys, like, if any one of you have not watched this movie, then I don't know what are you waiting for. Like, you guys should try watching this movie, The Inception. Like, it's by Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's a really good movie. It's like a mind.
Yeah, Inception is a total mind.
So yeah, that's all, guys. This was our shitty opinion to the shitty topics that we selected for a shitty day. Meet you on another shitty day. Until then, the Nerdjackers podcast. It's me, Sharath, signing out. That sounded like a news anchor.
It's me, Rashid.
Okay.
It's Namude Peer Rashid.
Can we rename our podcast?
Drunk, I'm a nirukali drunk. Now a nalkali drunk. I'm a nittukali adichu poosu malayali Rajini pola mass. If I'm drunk, baby dance. Simple moves theriyadu. Only nod and moon walk.